Mckenzy Olson is here. She's VP of Communications at Epic Companies. And I wanted to talk a little bit about this new hotel concept that they're working on, Imagine.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Yeah, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Wonderful. So Imagine is a new flag.
Yep.
New brand of hotels. Tell us what it will be.
Yeah, so recently we announced Imagine by Epic Hotels. So the first locations will be in Fargo, Minot, and Grand Forks. And what we're looking at is about 110 to 140 room hybrid style hotel. We're looking at an all-inclusive experience. And what we mean by hybrid is we will have the option for people to rent a hotel room. And then on the top floor, we'll have either high-style apartments or condos that will also be a part of the hotel. So we're all about the mixed use, and mixed use over the years for us has really evolved. You know, it's felt like commercial apartments, and now we're commercial apartments, the event space outside your door, condos, water park we're doing. So now the hotel just makes the most sense. You know, now we're really into that live, work, play, stay is the next option.
Yeah, that's really that's exciting. And describe the hotel. What kind of amenities will it have?
Yeah, so we're looking at a contemporary feel with a little bit of that black gold type elegance, but also will have a secondary color depending on the development. So the first one will be at the Wave, which will pick up some shades of blue, and then over at the Beacon in Grand Forks, we're doing a lot of the UND green colors. And then at the Tracks in Minot, we have a maroon type color as a theme there. The hotel will have, you know, what you typically see with a hotel with the pool, the fitness room, 24-hour security. But I think one of the biggest features is that it's going to give people the option to come to an event and overall have that 24-hour experience of being at the venue and being able to experience that. So I think that's truly a big part of this hotel, you know, and what we've really thought over the last few, I guess, months when this has kind of came to evolve. And this really kicked off when we started with the Wave Water Park Resort. You know, we've been doing the hotel there as a part of the water park, and a big feature there was a smaller hotel, which 135 room hotel is smaller when it comes to like the Holiday Inn that has a 277 rooms that we now own. And so when it comes to that, it's one of those things where we get a little bit more into the niche of this hotel serves the area that it's in, but it also can be an option for people to come and, you know, have rewards and stay at multiple hotels throughout the state of North Dakota as well. So that was a big feat as well, is to be able to build a style of this that we could replicate it in other communities and it could serve those. And, you know, a lot of us, we have spaces where we're traveling for work and we're going to these different locations in the different communities. And we're finding that we're having trouble either finding a room because a lot of them are booked up, or finding a room that's decent, I guess, that you want to stay in. So that was another part of it. But I think the biggest part is just complementing the developments that we're building.
Do you see this going beyond North Dakota?
Not necessarily, no. As you notice, a lot of our developments, we like to stay to our North Dakota roots. But I do see it going into other communities, like West Fargo over at the Lights, complementing that somehow or another. And then in Bismarck, we have some developments there, so could see it coming there. And who knows? I mean, there's other possibilities as well. There's a lot of those workforce housing type options in the smaller rural communities as well.
Update us on the water park. How are things coming?
You know, really well. So the Wave Water Park Resort, we're planning to break ground here at the end of July. So really excited for that. We have a big groundbreaking ceremony August 9th. That's going to be family friendly, open to everyone to come. We're going to have the typical, you know, shovel the sand, but we're also going to have a bunch of family activities for kids. Live music. We're going to have food trucks. We're going to have the games galore on all the shebang, so everyone can kind of come out and get a little taste of a few of the things that you might see at the water park to a much smaller scale, but it'll be on site over there. We've currently been focused on finishing the last push of raising money for it, so that's been a big thing that we're working on. With the updates on the development side of the water park will hold 700 people. So that's pretty exciting on any given day. It's open to the public. We'll have different options like a Ninja Cross and the Wave Runner type rides. Lots of different slides that we're planning in there. A kids arcade, so kids will wear wristbands, run around and be able to, we kind of call it like Kids Vegas in a way. Swipe their wristband and be able to utilize all the arcade options. We'll have some cabana spaces for people to rent. We'll have party rooms. It's just really came to life since we hired consultant SNL Hospitality out of Wisconsin, and they were the founders of Great Wolf, and then they broke away. So it feels like a lot of it will have a lot of similarities at Great Wolf. You'll be able to see like the arts and crafts room. You'll be able to see some custom hotel rooms as well. So we're very excited for it and can't wait to get it going with plans to open in spring 2026.
Yeah, and
2025. Sorry, correct me.
And with 700 people, I mean, that's going to be a destination. What I really am excited for is just one more thing to do in winter for families.
Absolutely, yeah. And you'd be surprised at these water parks, after a lot of studies and research that we've done, they're very heavily, the busiest month is July. So that's been really interesting for us because we're like, oh, wow. That'll open spring 2025. We're hoping to get that March timeframe, and then the Imagine hotels will follow in the spring of 2026 for the other locations. Obviously, the one here will open simultaneously with the water park. But there's been a lot of things that we have figured out through just different research options and working with different consultants, because we do have some nationwide consultants on this project. And obviously the scale of this, we've never built a water park. We know mixed use, but we don't know water parks. So I think that's been the biggest thing, is just making sure that everyone that's involved in this project knows what they're doing.
We have about a minute left, but you build the projects you do at Epic with investors.
Yes, we do.
And have had a great success record, and so you're always looking for more as well, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Our investors are our partners. They're part of the project, and we always look for people to come in as sub-debt, equity. If you have a 401k, that's a big thing. If you're 1031 exchange, that can happen with a lot of farmers out there. You sell a piece of land, that type of thing. You're looking for a place to put some of your money for a while. We do take limited. It's obviously limited to accredited investors, but all of the information can be found on our website, epiccompaniesnd.com. Bill Lear, our VP of Investor and Capital Relations, would love to sit down and talk with anyone about that. But that's just truly what makes our projects go around, and obviously the success of the community support as well.
One more time on the website.
Yep, it's epiccompaniesnd.com.
Mckenzy, thanks for dropping by. Appreciate the update on the project. Exciting new news with the hotel flag, and we appreciate you sharing the story.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much for having me today.
You bet.